Yo, what's going on, boys? I'm at the lake right now, just outside of my house. I could probably like just walk back to it. It's pretty fucking close by. Just chilling, sun's up, life's fucking good. And I wanted to drop a bit of sauce to you guys as to why I make so much money so often and how you guys can too. And why there's like this almost loophole to why I'm making money so easy that nobody talks about. Like a lot of the stuff I'm gonna say is gonna sound counterintuitive to the whole concept of getting rich, money, all this stuff. But if you want kind of like an esoteric view on money and why I was able to make 78K last month, 70K the month before. The month before that I was like, I think at like 30, 40K just consistently. Why my income's kept like going up and up pretty consistently. The reason why I can do all this stuff. And if you're interested to hear kind of like the unique view on that, then stick around. So 78K last month. Let me start with this. The reason I'm able to make so much money is because I don't give a fuck about money at all. I don't view it with any sort of importance. I don't give a fuck about it. It's a piece of paper that has man-made writing. That means absolutely nothing inherently. Now, if you look at money from a holistic POV, which is like the world we're living in, it is nothing more than a bridge to do the stuff you want. You have money not to have the money itself. The money itself means nothing. If you keep the money in a bank, the money is money. It's like a man-made word on a man-made piece of paper on man-made symbols, right? What money is, though, is it's a bridge to do the stuff you want. You have money so you can go to Hawaii. You have money so you can spend money on a ticket to go to fucking Norway if your family lives there, whatever. You have money so you can buy the tickets to go watch that movie with your friends. You have money so you can go to that restaurant. It is a precursor to doing the stuff you want. It essentially, in an indirect fashion, equals freedom. That's why it's somewhat important, okay? In and of itself, means absolutely fucking nothing. And the main point I want to get at you guys with is once you spend enough time in nature, like I've been spending, if you guys have watched my YouTube videos, you can go back to my first one. It's been a couple months now. I emphasize being in nature, eating a natural diet, which is of like, not this like pussy keto, like plant-based cookie bullshit, but an actual natural human diet, which is like raw carnivorous stuff, like raw eggs, raw liver, raw milk, things of that sort. Living a natural lifestyle, being in fucking nature as much as you can. You guys will see the reason I promote this so much is because that's why I make so much money. When you spend enough time in nature, you realize none of this bullshit matters. Like money in and of itself is so insignificant in comparison to all the all the complexity that's around on this earth. For these trees to exist, for salmon to exist, for all these like fish to exist, for birds, all this stuff to exist, there's a fucking crazy sophisticated web of like animal dominance. Like this animal has to keep these animals in check in terms of population by eating a bunch of them. Those animals serve like a symbiotic relation to the other animal. There's a bunch of this like back and forth, and nature is so complicated. And when you spend enough time just sitting around, just looking at everything just naturally, you realize, damn, money in and of itself is a piece of paper that has no fucking value. You don't eat money. Your family doesn't get happy when you give them money, like, oh, take the money and like appreciate the money itself. No one gives a fuck. They're only happy because of what money gets them. And this is what I'm getting to. When you treat money with so much significance and treat it like, oh fuck, I gotta make money, I gotta do this and that, you're putting money like up here as opposed to just like treating it like nothing, then the importance of it goes so fucking high. And when you I don't know if this is a word, pedestalize something, and you pay that much more attention to it, the odds of you getting it and the odds of you like kind of getting it easy go way the fuck down. Like if you put something on a pedestal, you view it as above you and you don't view it as something that's easy for you to get. For me, I view money as nothing. It's nothing more than just something that's a piece of paper, like I've been saying, that humans, we give value to. So if it's that insignificant to me, why the fuck would I care? In and of itself, it means nothing. I don't care about flexing this watch, this Louis bracelet. I don't care about flexing my bank account. I don't care about flexing this shit to people at all, like whatsoever. Who gives a fuck? Why does it matter? What I care about is doing the stuff that makes you actually happy as a human, which is living in nature. I mean, you don't have to fucking live in the woods, like sleep on the rocks. You can have a house. You can have Wi-Fi, of course. What the fuck? But spending as much time in a natural environment, doing natural things, eating a natural diet, being around people who are actually fucking real, not like fake, not fake in the way the values are. They don't get pissed over saying certain words, if you know what I mean. I'm on YouTube, so I can't. If you guys know, you know. Being around real people, natural life, which means natural views, natural family, eating naturally, all this stuff, that's what makes you fucking happy. And there's a certain sense of peace I get when I'm just chilling outside, looking at the sun, looking at this water, just talking to people that are like-minded. That's a lot more happiness than you can ever get, as opposed to, renting cars 24/7. Like I've been to Miami, I've been to Dubai. I went to Dubai like a couple months ago. I was in Miami last week. These places are so degenerate. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I met some cool people there, some people that I'm pretty good friends with. That's all nice. But in and of itself, those places are so cooked. People are chasing money itself. Like, when you put so much importance on a man-made vehicle, like, think about this. When people are comparing Ferraris and Lambos with each other, it's a literally imaginary cockfight to see who has the most man-made symbols. They're trying to appeal to the other person, get as much attention as possible, when none of that stuff matters, and the other person probably doesn't give a fuck about them. Like, if you were the last person on Earth, you should always ask yourself this question. If you had a Lambo or a Subaru, or like a Camry, whatever the fuck, you had a Ferrari, Lambo, you have a supercar, then you have a normal car, right? Why does it matter? The car you have means absolutely fucking nothing. You could drive that Lambo wherever you want, right? You could get that Lambo from point A to point B. You could get that Subaru from point A to point B. The car you have means nothing at that point because you're the only one who's driving it. You're the only one who sees it. The Lambo only means something because the symbol on top of it and the value all these people give that symbol. You see a Lambo, oh shit, that guy has a lot of money. He must be important. We should give him a lot of attention. But if you're the last guy on Earth, there's nobody to give you that attention. It means fucking nothing. So the reason I'm bringing this analogy up is if you're the last person on Earth, you don't give a fuck about these worldly, materialistic like things. You care about what really matters, which is nature, having a good fucking view, natural environment, natural food, living, needs, shelter, things of that sort, having a nice crib, like I said, living healthy, things of that sort. You don't give a fuck about flexing your car because no one to flex it to. And this is my point. People mostly only do this shit to flex to others. And you have to ask yourself, why are you making money? I make money because it's very simple. I want to have a nice family in my 20s. I want to be on a farm, ideally in like a South American country, Central Asia, super southern, Southeast Europe. I don't really fuck with Western Europe. I have a lot of reasons why, but Southeast Europe, right? That's a good spot to be though. But anyway, this stuff, I'm doing it for the reasons that actually make me happy, which is like living a natural life. Family, that's pretty fucking natural. It's like the main goal of life. Views, natural views, perfect. Give me a lot of fucking peace. And I would do all this stuff even if I was the last fucking guy on Earth by myself. So stop appealing to others. Stop giving a fuck what others think. Who the fuck cares what watch you have? Who the fuck cares what car you have? Who gives a fuck what type of Gucci bag or wallet you have? These things make no fucking sense. Do you know how retarded you sound when you're comparing like, I have this car, they have that car? You're appealing to others, and in the process of appealing to others, you're putting such an emphasis on money, because when you see someone with a Lambo, all you associate them with is money. Like, oh, they have money. So if you're comparing your amount of money with their amount of money, you're just putting more of an emphasis on money, and it becomes more of an importance, and you're just becoming a cuck to it. Like, you're becoming a fucking faggot. Like, who cares about it? When you put this much emphasis on money, you're putting it on a pedestal, and this is my bottom line point. When you put something on a pedestal, it's that much harder to get because it's above you. You think it's like worth more of your attention. I view money as nothing. What I view as like real happiness is, like I've been saying, natural things. And I chase natural things. I view money as a middle ether to get those natural things. And because I want those natural things so much, I'll do whatever I need to do to get the money to be able to automate stuff in my life. Get my agency at 100, 200K a month, automate that. Jump into e-com, automate that. Jump into real estate, automate that. Have a couple businesses bought in, angel investments, whatever the fuck I need to do. I have somewhat of a plan. Get all this stuff taken care of so I have money coming in for generations. I can live off stuff fully automated. I can be on the farm by myself with my family, with a nice wife, good set of kids, good life, and I can just live happily, right? That's what I give a fuck about. And I'm doing whatever I need to do to get that natural life. Middle of it, money. But I'm not chasing the money itself. I don't give a fuck about it. I think the money is like worth nothing, except the means to get me to that point. When you start putting an emphasis on money and like starting to compare these materialistic things like Lambos, Ferraris, cars, all this bullshit, you're putting it up here, whereas you're supposed to be viewing it down here. I view money down here, I'm up here. Most of you guys view money up here like, oh, 10K a month is a lot of money. Shit, 20K, 30, 40, 50K is a lot of money. Wow, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck at all. The money hits my account, I have zero emotions. The only emotions I have is like, cool, I'm now a couple of steps closer to my goal of automating everything up. But when the money hits my account, I'm not like a fucking hungry, like, weird shark where it's like, oh, let's fucking go, man. I can flex on that person. Stop appealing to others. Do what you fucking want. Live how you want. Really figure out why you want, what it is that you really do want, and make money for that reason. And it'll become so much easier to make it because you're so much more detached. You have to be almost connected to it, but fully detached out of it. It's a weird way to put it, but you'll understand if you're getting into the space. Some of you will fully understand what I mean. Most of you probably won't, but it's okay. You'll get it soon enough. So, bottom line is this. Stop caring so much about it, the whole idea of money. Realize why you want it. Ask yourself, if you were the last person on Earth, would you still give a fuck about doing that certain thing? More than that, spend a lot of time in nature. Understand what your natural human diet is that you're supposed to be eating. I'm not going to go into all that stuff now because YouTube is not the right place to do that. And honestly, it's too much of a... It's a quick little duck here. I don't know if you can see that shit. But anyway, YouTube is not the right place to be explaining all that stuff. I'm probably going to get banned, but understand life for what it's naturally meant to be and start chasing that. Do what you want to do, bottom line. If something makes you happy and you would do it when no one's even around, and you would do it not to appeal to others, but for your own happiness, chase that. That's a much stronger why than actual money itself and flexing on others. That's the most retarded reason why. You'll put money up here, you'll make none of it. 10K a month will seem like a lot to you, when guys like me, 10K is pennies, and I'll be making it on every like 2-3 days easily, while you're fucking struggling to even hit 10K a month. So take this esoteric POV, take this unique POV that I have, apply it, see where it takes you. Not saying to like force it down your throats, but this is why I make a ton of money, because I'm so detached from it. I understand what actually matters, which is this. With all that being said, boys, all this kind of mindset stuff and my natural view on money, why you can get it so easy, all this stuff, I have a whole like mindset module in my school, which is a part of my mentorship. Yes, I'm plugging it. We have about 30 guys in there right now. Yeah, a couple of them are new, but everybody who's in there right now is basically 10K a month at the worst. We have a guy who hit 50K a month in his like second month in, a couple guys at 30K a month, 40K. Everybody's crushing it. So if you guys want to hop in, shoot me a quick DM on IG. We'll fucking scale you guys quick as fuck, because I don't give a fuck about this money thing. I just care about helping others to get closer to my goal, which is obviously what I've already explained. In order to do that, I don't care about the money itself inherently. I just care about stacking more of it so I can get closer to that goal. So it's a value exchange. I'll help you make a ton of money. You pay us. Things work out. We're pretty right to the point. If you want a very no BS, straight up down the middle, like aggressive way to make money, DM me Scale on Instagram, or DM me any questions you have. You can DM my business partner Washi. He has his own agency at 70K a month. He kind of has the same views as me. He also lives like right here as well. DM any of us. We'll see if we can help you out. Pretty easy conversation. Apart from that, boys, hope that was a bit of value. I'm gonna be dropping more technical, like, you know, service delivery, sales call, SMS, whatever the fuck sauce soon. But I just wanted to put this out there, and why this type of thinking is very fucking important in this world of fucking just chasing a man-made piece of paper that means nothing. With that being said, I will catch you guys later.